I can hear you, but Yadu is going to take a review. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Uh, yes.
Sure. Okay, so the page has not been updated. I'll do that after the review, but I just wanted to show you guys something. Okay. Uh,
Okay.
can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah. So I emailed the company which makes the connector. So this is the datasheet they sent over.
What do you make? What did you make?
See, one sec. It's an old connector which the library is obsolete. So there was
Uh,
no
no.
connector in the library.
What did you make? Like, I mean, what did you make?
Yeah. So uh, just one second. Yeah. So I want to create a GUI to register RGB values from my color sensor. So one
Sorry,
second.
you want to make something? Make a
Can you see the photo?
UI. Okay.
Okay, this is the thing that this is basically the paper prototype of a processing interface. I've just now got the processing interface running between the Arduino and the processing
Uh,
environment. Yeah, so
just
this is
what
going.
you mean? Like, if something
Yeah,
RGB.
yeah. So the grid that you see here will be filled up with RGB values. So I'm going to be parsing in the serial port, which will give out R, G, and B values.
Okay, so you
Those
want to
values will
make
be
something,
stored.
you will put a color in the UI and the LED will go the same color.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that grid will be populated with those specific RGB points. And this is just the basic get data thing. Uh, this is a sketch that I am running right now, which is basically switching on the LED on the Arduino. If I hover over uh, this square, so I've got the serial communication running. I'll get the RGB. I mean, I've already interfaced the sensor.
Uh,
Uh,
the sensor.
yeah. If you can go to input devices in my page.
Okay. The thing is, I'm a bit confused now. So can you just say what you make? Like, is it something that controls the RGB color from the UI, or is it
No.
something?
Okay, it's
No.
the exact opposite. It takes the RGB value from the color sensor and puts it in the UI.
Okay.
The data
Okay.
is from Arduino to the real world RGB value to on the grid.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it will collect the RGB value and it will serially send to the PC. So the UI is gonna show the color, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it
Uh,
working?
did you go to the input devices week?
One second.
Week 10 input. Yeah, so if you can scroll down, I've attached a screenshot of my color sensor hooked up.
One second. One second.
Yeah, that's the one.
So instead of the writing the color, you're gonna show the exact color. Is it something like that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So if you can, yeah, if you can scroll up, I wanted to ask you about some issues that I encountered.
Okay.
There's some strange readings there. On if right below the color sensor setup for programmetry, photo programmetry. I mean, I get values for in the amount of 0 to 255, but sometimes I'm getting it at 10,000, 9,000. So,
For that, I should see
what?
the code.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah. So, see here. I mean, is it a connection issue between the wires and the Arduino?
I need to see the code. Where's the code? I mean,
Okay, one sec. I'm sharing my screen now. You can just see here. This is the code that I found. This is just the basic setup. Yeah.
uh, I cannot see the your screen.
yes, even I cannot see his screen.
Sita, are you seeing my camera?
No, the camera is also turned off. Like I can see your picture.
Yeah, because I've switched on the camera right now.
He's joining again.
Okay. ജേക്കബ് ലാബിലാണോ?
എന്താണ്?
ലാബിലാണോ?
ലാബിലാണ്.
Yeah,
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can see you now.
Yeah. Yeah, can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is the setup part of the code.
Which is the code?
And now they've churned into
I mean, which is the no? I mean, chip.
it's a sensor module. I was
No,
running it on the Arduino Genuino. I'm not running it on my board.
Okay, genuine means it should be 168 or 328 or something.
TCS 20, I think 200.
Anyway, can you reduce
The
the baud rate 11.65
yeah, three.
higher?
See, it's count.
Slightly.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll try with the baud rate.
Okay,
The
so
different code
this
that
is
I
see, I say it's a mix of C and T.
code. Okay. So this was the other code. I mean, I hacked the hacked off the LCD part, but this is the original code, and it's frequency conversion. Uh,
From this, I can understand properly. So I can tell
yeah.
some chances. Like one is the baud rate. Don't go with high baud rate. It cannot.
Okay.
Another
Okay.
thing is uh, from by I square C or something like that. What is the value you get from? Say serial or analog value or something. What is it?
It's a pulse.
Okay, so pulse means how do you how do you know the values? Like, is it about the pulse width or about the
Yeah,
frequency?
it's a modulating pulse width. I think, and it's just counting the frequency.
Frequency or pulse width?
Yes. So out
It should be
the
either
sensor is
frequency or pulse width.
uh wait.
It
So
depends. I
the
mean, if the algorithm
yeah
you try
yeah
has some problem, it can also affect.
yeah. So the chip was basically current to frequency. It uh, converts current to frequency, and Arduino is just counting that frequency. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So sorry, not PWM, but the frequency.
Okay. So you will get different three different frequencies, right?
Yeah. I'll do it on the CRO first,
Okay.
and then just figure out how
Are you
it
using any
affects.
only ready-made libraries or you're getting?
No, no ready-made library. This is just the code.
No, like for counting the pulse. I mean, for measuring the frequency, are you using any inbuilt library or function, or you're just using your own, like adding on the timers?
Yeah. So see, what I did was I found the code for color detector, and I am reverse engineering it. That's it.
So we're saying there can be problem like uh, if the algorithm has some problem, like there should be some flags. You have to reset the timer, or you have to reset some flags. You have to start it again. There are a lot of procedures. So if
Yeah.
there is some logical error, it can also cause some
Yeah.
so I need to see code exactly. So anyway, can you try now with it's a baud rate?
Yeah. I'll check. I'll hook it up and try. Okay.
Okay, do it fast. Then we can uh,
Yeah.
see later.
I'll get back.
Uh,
I'll get back to you
okay,
if there's anything.
so did you, is the UI working? Is your GUI working?
Yeah. No, I didn't get you.
No, I mean this is for the input take. I was asking for this.
Yeah. So my project for input output is it's one and the same because I'm making a big. I'm combining all three assignments together as last time I showed you.
Yeah. So okay. So I was asking if the GUI for this week assignment, the
Yeah.
GUI, is it ready?
Yeah. No. The GUI is not ready. See,
It's not ready.
okay. Yeah, wait, just show you the basic.
Uh, okay, he's joining again.
Okay.
By mistaken, he left call. Yeah. Okay.
Huh.
Hello, can you hear me? Yadu?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we don't. I mean, our Wi-Fi is down, so we are connecting from a mobile hotspot, and that's why the network is dropping out.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I could just figure out a single button which on with when pressed the LED on the Arduino blinks or switches on. So that was what I could do. But now I'll get the data in
Okay. So I mean, so in which language, in which language are you trying to make
processing.
processing yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, it is bit. I mean, it's not that tough. I guess like you have to just read
Yeah.
the serial data and you have to show the color, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that color grid needs to be outputted to a CSV file. I mean, that's a possible thing because in processing they've shown a existing library where you can compile the CSV data into a.
Is it a
I mean,
color
it
grid?
writes.
What do you mean color
Yeah.
grid? Is it a color
Uh.
grid?
Yeah. So what you do is,
Like at the time you will
I
select only one color, right? One R, one G, and one V.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
So
in
in
uh, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a table which you can do in processing. Uh,
So my question is, that will be a single color,
uh,
right? Not a color
so
grid.
in processing, there's a
No, no, wait.
library for tables to generate tables.
I'm not
So
saying what. Will it be a color grid or just a single
yeah,
color?
so it'll be table will be 3 GB, and uh, can you repeat that?
That will be a single color, right? Not a color grid.
Yeah.
A single color, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So try your code. I mean, you have to start with the UI. Yeah. Anyway, try it fast. I mean, finish it
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah. Can you see my screen?
I can.
See, this is the button which is running. If I hover it over, you can see the color change, right? So that is triggering the Arduino to switch it on,
Mm.
the LED. So I've got the interface happening.
Hmm.
I'll get the data in from the other part as soon as possible.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Okay. So, all right.
Who's next? Who's
Hello,
next?
Rohan will be next. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't update my website in the morning, and
Okay.
even right now my website is not up actually. I have the interfacing and everything. I have screenshots, but they are not in a formatted space, so I can't upload them to website. I have put some part on the website. You can see it. For interfacing, I'm using MATLAB because I'm more familiar with
MATLAB.
MATLAB. Yeah, MATLAB.
Why do you use MATLAB?
Pardon?
MATLAB.
Because I'm more familiar with MATLAB than Java.
Okay. Yeah.
So the language is easier, and actually I have learned MATLAB in college. So if you go through my website, if you want, I can share my screen.
So will you convert it to some other thing? So if you want to run it somewhere else, what do you do?
Actually, I can program the Arduino or my board.
You know, I was saying
run
the MATLAB script that can be converted to some other thing, right?
No, MATLAB script is converted to Java to a hex file, I think, and it is loaded on the
Yours?
Arduino. A hex file, MATLAB script. Okay, that program can't run on this Arduino. It has support.
No, I was saying like if you want to run the GUI in Linux, what do you do?
MATLAB has support for Linux also, and I can even compile an application from MATLAB.
Yeah,
to
that's
run.
what I'm asking.
Okay.
You can convert to some other thing, right?
Yeah, you can.
Compile it. That's what I'm asking.
You can compile for an exe or I think a bin file or run file that can run Linux.
It can be converted to a bin file.
Bin or run, I don't know exactly. I haven't tried it, but there are options. I've seen them.
Okay.
So just a second. I can't share my screen.
So
can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay. So this is my first program that I wrote. It is only for just switching on and off an LED. As you can see, I'm using the D8 pin, the digital 8 pin of Arduino. Currently, it can only run Arduino. I'm trying to run it on my Athenia also, but I'm not very successful as of yet. And this one second. I don't know. But yeah, if you see my website, there's a Yeah, so now actually to run the program, you need to connect the Arduino first, which I had not connected. So I have connected it now, and you can see that it is updating the code. Anyway, still that runs. Yeah. So we need to first install the support package for Arduino Atani, which is available on MATLAB. There are actually two packages. One is for MATLAB and one is for Simulink. But if Simulink is for running models, so for networking and
I think
input.
this is just for reading the serial data, I guess, probably.
No, actually there are two of them.
You can also program. Can you program through MATLAB?
Yeah, I am programming through MATLAB only. So this is the program for GUI plus program, like the. Okay, you can see that I have used like Arduino, COM4, then the digital pins, and write simple programs without GUI. So it's a for loop, which will turn the pin on and off. Okay, this is for testing. So you can write simple programs that also run, or you can write one with GUIs. And the GUI that I made is here. Yeah. So this is the basic GUI to turn the LED on and off. On my website, there is a link to a video where you can see this in action. And then this is that currently I'm working on. Yeah. So for my project, I need an LM35. I'm using an LM35 sensor.
Can you show the MATLAB code completely, like from where it is? Where are the ports defined, or the program is defined, or?
See, so for my buttons, first there's
okay, leave the GUI part. The other thing.
No. See, like similar to Arduino, it's divided into 3 or 4 parts. Okay. So first part is when program opens. So when program opens, I'm using this. First, I'm clearing all the previous variables.
Okay.
Then I'm clearing the screen. Then I'm defining a global variable called Arduino. Then the Arduino is at a COM port 4, and it is a UNO-like board. So I'm mentioning UNO. Normally, you don't need to mention it, but if your board is non-genuine, it is better to mention it.
Okay.
Then see, for my GUI, if I press the button, I'm saying digital write pin D8 1. So it will turn D8 high. So digital pin 8 will be turned high when I press the button. Okay. And when I press it off, so second button off. So when I press off button, so I'm a digital pin 80. And see if I do say A to Arduino. Yes. Need to clear everything before.
So okay, so this is like.
Yeah.
MATLAB.
So I had loaded a few libraries because see, I2C, servo, and SPI. So for my program, I need only SPI. So you need to first load the libraries in MATLAB in the Arduino before using it. So that when you install the hardware support in MATLAB, it gives you options to which libraries you want to install, which codes you want to use. So you tick all of them.
You want to choose the programmer also, right?
Yeah. And then with methods.
Sorry, I didn't hear. I mean, you have to choose the programmer also, right?
No, actually you can. First, it should, or it generally it recognizes it automatically. But if your board is not genuine, or using
automatically.
Yeah, even if I do like simple Arduino, like
it will. But you are using something else, right?
Yeah, I'm using a copy of Arduino. Okay, so some of the components are not of the same capacity or something like that. So it is safe to just define it.
Are you using a commercial board or the one you made?
Both actually. Right now, for this example, I'm using a commercial board.
Okay.
Okay, because for my board, I haven't yet defined the file. So I need to define a file like this. Yeah, so I can define my own board.
Okay, so that's what I'm asking. If you're using something else, if you're not using the exact Arduino, or if you're using some programmer to burn it, you have to mention the programmer
Yeah,
also, right?
yes, you mentioned. So like if I go for help,
Okay, I got it. Got it.
if I go,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that is my one, and second one is LM35.
I mean, this is more like an API of Arduino. Like it through Arduino, it will do. Yep.
So Arduino or through Atene, that depends on you. So I'm trying that. So yeah,
Okay.
I'll update my page right now after the review, and then I'll post it by tonight or tomorrow morning because I didn't have time today.
Okay. Yeah.
Anything else you want to suggest? Because I tried processing also, but processing I just it's too much code, okay, and I couldn't, like, it's easy, but you have to just, there are too many semicolons and everything like that. It's too complicated for me right now. So I thought I would better go with MATLAB because I have some prior experience of it.
You have some experience, but I don't know. I didn't try processing much. Like I just know that, but I don't know. I think the Python libraries is much similar than once you
Yeah,
go.
Python is simpler, but Python, for programming Python you don't have GUI. Okay,
Sorry,
and
Python?
for programming Python
Huh?
you don't have GUI. Like you need to manually type everything.
What
But in
GUI?
MATLAB, see, in MATLAB I can just, if I want to make a GUI, I can just do like this and then create new GUI, blank GUI. So I can import buttons if I want. This is a push button. Okay,
Okay.
so this is my push.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
that is much easier.
yeah, maybe. But Python has a lot of libraries and a lot of things. I mean, if you go through it once, you understand.
Oh, yeah, I will go through it. No. Okay.
I think the Fab modules, the Fab modules,
Yeah.
it was written in Python. I mean, for buttons, there are a lot of libraries, a lot of things. Even for the
Okay.
buttons, text,
The problem with Python is that all of Neil's code is in Python 2, I think, 2 or 2.8, and currently everyone uses Python 3. So
that
if
doesn't matter. The compiler is still available for both Python 2 and 3. The compiler is still available.
yeah, but
The
no. See, if I go on Google or search for some doubts on Stack Exchange, most of it is in Python 3. So it's confusing. So I can't understand if my syntax is wrong or if the programming is wrong. So
maybe I don't know. For some of the beginners, I don't know. There might be some confusion, but this is similar like while you're trying the HTML code for Chrome, it will be different than Mozilla for the Firefox. So this is something like that. But the answer for both is there. So you have to just look into, you have to just search. That's the thing.
okay, I will try Python tonight.
Yeah, just suggest it. Okay. Okay. Who will be next? Common.
I think Komal is next.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Yes. Can I share my screen or?
Did you upload?
Yeah.
Yeah, wait. I can go. I can go through it.
Just little bit because I got some error.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what you need?
So for this assignment, I want to make an application which interfaces with my input board. The input board is the temperature sensor, that is LM35. So I go through the MIT app because it's easy to easy for the beginners, and I am yes.
Okay, so this is the error, right? So did you check
Yes.
the baud rates are correct?
What?
Check it. The baud rate. The
Border?
baud rate.
Yes. Sir.
Serial begin usually. Uh, did you check the baud rate are correct in the both ends? So in
Yes, I'll check the 9600 and also the 4800. But this is the same error which I have got. Because in input the in the Arduino they will show the temperature readings, but in my app they didn't show.
this is like some font. The UP something. There is something else. 1 second. Let me check.
Yes, yes.
You have so which is the baud rate defined in the MIT app inventor?
Hello, can you hear me?
Which is the baud rate set in app inventor?
Actually, in the app inventor, I don't know where is the baud rate setting.
Okay, so you have set the baud rate in app inventor.
Yes, where can you tell me?
I didn't try it, but 1 second, let me check. Check it. Let's check. Like I didn't try app inventor actually, but anyway, you have to. I will ask. There should be someone else.
Yes.
Who tried. Let me ask Jacob. Jacob. Jacob.
Pradnya.
Jacob.
Yes, Pradnya.
1 second.
Hello.
1 second. Jacob.
Okay.
Here.
Salman there. Salman there.
Yes,
Is
take
someone
it.
else? Yeah, is Salman there? Is there
Yeah,
someone?
yeah. Hello?
Okay.
Hello.
1 second. Common 1 second. Let me
Yeah,
ask
yeah.
him. So
Hello?
in the app inventor, where should we set the baud rate in the app inventor?
We don't need to set any baud rate because
Will it take automatically?
yeah, the Bluetooth is HC05 is default baud rate is 9600.
It is. But the problem is if you go higher, I mean, there is some problem. Like if the baud rate the both end varies, then it doesn't matter which is the baud rate for Bluetooth. And the baud rate, the 9600 baud rate for the Bluetooth is just
Default
communicate.
yeah, it's a default Bluetooth rate for HC05.
Actually, no. The default baud rate to communicate with HC05, like something else, like the commands or something else. So for
Yeah.
transmitting, we can set the baud rate.
Okay.
So there's no option in app inventor to set the baud rate.
No, I didn't set up any baud rate in app inverter. I just set it in the Arduino ID.
Just 9600.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, it should be 9600.
Yes. The default baud rate is from the HC0 96W, so we don't need to any setup. Okay.
Okay, I will try in Arduino with the baud rate 9600. I think that will work because
Normal. Once you
So,
try with
Komal, so
Yes, yes.
have you tried with 9600 baud rate and Arduino?
Yes, but they can't show.
so one more thing.
So, okay, so on
Can
serial
we
monitor too.
Hello. Okay,
Yeah,
first
in serial monitor. Yeah, yeah.
hello.
one
Yes,
second.
Okay,
yes.
first you need to connect the Bluetooth module with using your phone Bluetooth. After that, you can, and you need to type the password 1234, and
Yeah.
you can open the mobile application.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
that he has done right.
Okay. Okay.
Hello, Salman. So
Okay.
she did that thing, but she is getting response like questions mark. Okay. So
Okay.
instead of temperature sensor reading, she is getting
Okay.
response like question mark.
Probably.
So
Okay.
that's the problem.
Actually, it have a two type of bud rate. One is the bud rate data mode and one is command mode. In my case, I use data mode. It's 9600.
How much
Okay.
you use?
Okay.
9600?
But
You use 9600 baud rate, right?
and 9600.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I will again try and
Yeah. I mean, one
let's
second.
see.
One second. Comment. I mean,
Yeah.
there is something shown. So that means it can read something, I guess, but the problem will be mostly with either the baud rate or the
Yeah.
frequency.
Yeah. Based on the data sheet, the 9600 is the data mode bud rate, and the other bud rate is the command mode and AT mode, like that. So for the data, we need to use 9600.
Okay.
Yeah. So check if check if did you use any clock or something?
Yeah, yeah. I use a clock.
Which what frequency?
In
Also, hello, Kamal.
yeah, yeah. Hello.
Also, try to use Arduino pinout numbers like A1, A2, A3 instead of PA1, PA2. Because
Only A1, A2.
okay, just try to use. It will
Yeah, yeah.
okay, okay,
Okay. I will try that.
okay.
Okay. Uh,
So one second, Kamal.
yeah, yeah.
Which is the frequency?
How what?
What which is the crystal frequency you use? Crystal frequency you use.
I think his
I
comment is
think
out.
she lost the connectivity, I think.
Hey, okay. So but
Okay.
anyway,
Okay. I think she not use external crystal. Okay, or oscillator. Okay, she is using that 8 megahertz internal
yeah,
frequency.
okay. But anyway, she can communicate with the serial monitor, right? With FTDA. Yes, right.
Is he using the same time the app and the FTDA terminal?
She cannot write.
Yeah,
Either should be connected to Bluetooth or should be connected to the FTDA. So she cannot use it at the same time.
She is reading the decimal value and also
Yadu, I think you can start with Jacob.
Okay.
Jacob.
So, will you try?
Hello.
Which one you try?
Hello.
Yeah, which one you try? Film or that one?
Edu, I can hear you.
Uh, did you update the page?
No, no, no. I'll share my screen.
Okay.
So this week I tried to. I haven't built any new board. I tried to use my use the board which I have used in the input week. So it consists of a transistor, photo transistor, and an LED. So I used MID App Inventor to make a simple UI for blinking the LED through the using Bluetooth. And I'm using the Bluetooth module which Salman. So this is the basic design of the uh, uh, Bluetooth UI, and this is the logics which we can drop, pull and drop. So this is it. So after this, I will generated a QR code and then scanned it in my phone. I have a video of the working, and this program I used. I have 10 as my LED output. So in Arduino it's like 3. So my serial I set at the begin has 9600. Uh, and this is basically the code. And then my video of and actually making another thing with the same board using the idea is to use the photo transistor as some kind of an input so that
You tell me.
okay some kind of a game or like the one used by Tanvir in the last year's assignment. He made a simple game like structure so that a ball moves up and down when sensor takes a value, but there's some kind of coding which I'm not very much familiar of. So me and Salman will be sorting it out today evening, like the coding. He'll be helping me. That will be the two things I will be doing this week. I'll have to update the other details.
Okay. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, can you have to document it in a proper way.
Okay, okay. And regarding last week, I fixed it. It was the problem with the voltage regulators. We have an entirely different voltage regulator here. The pinouts were different. That was the reason. Was
I mean, this is because most people just assume the pinouts. Like, if it is a voltage regulator, people thinks the left will be in, the middle will be down, the right will be out.
Yeah. Actually, the name slip was not in the compartment box, so uh, I thought it was the same, like the design was same, and it was looking the same. So we were not aware that we had another voltage regulator here. So after like after so much troubleshooting and jumper wire making jumper wires, we came to know about that it was an different voltage regulator, but it was fixed.
Okay. So for in future, like we had an inventory list of Excel sheet.
Okay,
It
okay,
has all of the most of the names of all the components.
okay,
I
okay,
had it somewhere else. I don't know right now.
okay, okay, okay. I'll ask the instructors.
So yeah, okay, fine. So
Okay.
who else is there?
Oh, now Sarang Jojin is also here, but Jojin actually met with an accident and he's come here. He's not able to like move his body. It is
Hello.
Hey, what happened?
Met with an accident, so I couldn't able to complete my assignment for this. So I'll do that as early as possible.
Okay.
Okay. I'll hand over to Sarah.
Yadu.
Yep. Yep. Sarang, are you doing the payments?
Okay, Sarang is online now.
Sarang,
Yeah,
yeah, are you doing the payments?
yes.
Yes, but I can't see anything.
I can't hear you. It's break.
I can't see anything.
ഏതോ അറിയോ സാറിങ്ങിന്റെ പേജ് നോക്കിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണോ?
Not.
ആ പേജിൽ കണ്ടന്റ് ഒക്കെ കുറവാണ്. അവന്റെ ഇൻപുട്ടും ഔട്ട്പുട്ടും ബോർഡ് ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്തു, പക്ഷെ ഇല്ല.
Okay.
ഡോക്യുമെന്റേഷൻ ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് എല്ലാ വീക്സും ബാക്ക് ആണ്.
ഏതുവരെ കഴിഞ്ഞു?
ഔട്ട്പുട്ടും ഇൻപുട്ടും ബോർഡ് ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്, പക്ഷെ പ്രോഗ്രാമിംഗ് ഇപ്പൊ ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ഇന്റർഫേസ് സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല സാറേ. അസൈൻമെന്റ്സ് ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് ആണ് പക്ഷെ ഡോക്യുമെന്റേഷനിൽ ഭയങ്കര ലാഗിങ് ആണ്.
ഇൻപുട്ട് ഔട്ട്പുട്ട് എന്താ ചെയ്ത് സാറെങ്കിൽ എന്താ ചെയ്ത് ഇൻപുട്ട് ഔട്ട്പുട്ടും
ഇൻപുട്ട് തെർമിസ്റ്റർ വെച്ചിട്ട് ഉണ്ടാക്കി പിന്നെ ഇപ്പൊ പ്രോഗ്രാം ചെയ്തോണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്. പിന്നെ അത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഈ പ്രോഗ്രാം കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് J3 സ്പീക്കറാണ് വെച്ചിട്ട് ഔട്ട്പുട്ടിന്റെ ചെയ്ത്.
Hello, Sarang, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm Pradnya. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, so I wanted to know how many tools or software you have learned to use by yourself. Like, have you designed in Eagle?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, I designed it in Eagle.
Okay, so you know how to use Eagle software, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you have designed your own board by yourself.
Yes.
Okay, and tell me how software and skills you have learned.
Actually,
Like what new software and things you have learned.
I'm doing PCB milling and 3D printing for the first time. So I liked Rhino so much, so I was designing things in Rhino, and I also made most of my boards in Eagle. Some of the instructors like Nizam helped me. Like I didn't get that much. I didn't get how to do it, so they helped me, and I designed most of the boards in Eagle.
Okay, so have you tried routing? Like after schematic, you have tried routing the board, and you know that?
Yes.
Yeah, he knows Eagle pretty well now. Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, he's pretty familiar with Eagle now. He knows almost all the operations in Eagle. Schematic and board design, layout as well, everything.
Okay, so he learned the skills for the Eagle and the board designing.
Yeah.
Okay, so Saranga, like if you feel any trouble or like, I know you are so much young and many things are new for you. So how you are learning, like with the help of your instructor and what exactly?
Actually, Nizam Redden and other instructors will help me so much, so it's very easy to learn.
And are you making notes while you are doing your like? Your documentation is doing by your mother or the brother who? I don't know.
Actually,
Who is completing or helping you for documentation?
Actually, I'm doing it, but my mother will help me a little bit. The grammar and all. So like that, I'll do it.
Okay, so while doing your assignments, are you noting down somewhere or you are maintaining your notebook?
I didn't get you.
Like, yes?
No.
No.
Okay, so like I wanted to ask you like how you make your documentation, like if you are working on milling process or drawing or any design tools, so try to make notes in your notebook. Okay, so what we did in schools,
Okay.
so that will be better. Okay. And how many assignments you have completed?
It's still interfacing week, but I trying to start it and I also need to program the output and
Okay. Okay, so I haven't checked your page yet, but yes, I will go through it and I will post my comments or any feedbacks on the Telegram channel. Okay. Yadu, are you there?
Always. uh, can you hear?
Yes.
So, like, we have so what about VA? Is it over or will the I mean the common it's almost over for common. But she has some trouble, that's it.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm getting trouble in connection. Okay.
I mean it's always fine over for common, so it's fine.
Yes, yes, here too. Even I am like I have very disturbance in my internet connectivity.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was saying the review is almost over for common.
Okay.
So anyone
So
else from the VA?
no, from Vikanasham, no one is there. But
Okay.
from
Trivandrum,
Trivandrum,
I
is
can
there
tell you,
anyone?
I have already reviewed them. Like, I mean,
Okay.
go through the pages. I can tell you first before I call them. Only Agila has Agila, Amit, and Reno has some documentation.
Okay.
I have wait. I mean, no one made a better UI. Like,
Hmm.
Agila has tried something. Uh, Abhi is here, but no documents. Abhilash and Vishnu are not here.
Okay.
Uh, Akhil is here, but not he didn't document, I guess.
Okay. But have you seen their pages and their work and all?
Yeah, I have
So,
seen. So Akila has completed,
uh,
uh, but the AUI with two buttons. Like it needs
okay.
to be
Yeah.
modified a bit more. Like it has to be beautified. Like it has only just two buttons.
Yeah. Yeah. I went through her page, but
Uh,
yeah.
Only she
But
has completed.
documentation. Yeah. Documented a little bit. It's not
Yeah,
complete, but a little bit. Yeah.
yeah. Also,
Yeah.
the other thing, no one tried it in a better way. Reno has some app, tried it, some
Okay.
app, but he didn't complete, I guess.
Okay.
Also, Reno has some code, but it is actually not his code. So he got it from somewhere else, I guess. So that is to be. Uh,
Okay, so if they are working, then there is no problem. If they are getting a trouble in is getting
they
a
didn't, they didn't,
output and all.
they didn't reach yet.
Yeah.
Like they are a bit lagging. Most of the
Okay.
people are troubleshooting or trying with previous assignments. So
Okay.
that's one thing. So anyway, I can call them. Just tell them this Reno. This is not his code actually. He got it from somewhere else.
Okay.
So it's about Reno and Akila tried her on, but it's
Yeah.
too short. And Amit has tried his own code. Amit has the documentation and he has tried his own code. It is
Okay.
App Inventor. I think he is bit familiar with App Inventor, so he has tried. Only Amit has tried bit.
Okay.
Uh,
So yeah, it's okay then.
I can call if you want. Like Akila is here. What I mean, is here, but not here. Somewhere else.
Okay, so Akila is having a page, right?
Akila and Amit are having pages.
Okay.
Uh, Renoy has been documented, but not his page. Not his code actually. He got it from somewhere else.
One of the
So they
dozen
are
arrows.
going to, yeah. So they are going to present right now or not?
I can call them. They are here. It's far. I can call them. Akila.
Yeah. Okay. So you are saying, but yeah, their documentation is not updated and they are trying still, right? So
I mean, Amit is here. Like Amit has completed. Again,
okay, just a minute. Amit, I have to go with his page. Amit
it's here.
Nair. Okay.
Amit has
But
completed.
I am not seeing his page.
Can you reload?
Yeah, it's updated up to output devices, I think. Okay, just a minute. Just a minute. I'm going through. Okay.
Really?
Okay. Yeah, it's updated.
I can share the screen. One second.
Yeah, it's updated. Yeah, it's updated.
So you see, you can ask for in comments of doubts.
Yeah. So just call to Amit.
He's
Yeah,
here.
I'm
He's
here.
with me.
Yeah, okay. So Amit, just explain what you did for this week. Yeah.
This week, I will made an app in app.
Yeah.
I made an app in App Inventor.
Mhm.
Bluetooth controlled light.
Okay.
Using that,
So.
I can switch on and off the lamp. First, I tested in with a LED. Then I connect that pin to directly to a relay box and control the lamp.
You are using commercial board or your board?
My board, it's connected with that LCD.
Okay, LCD.
Yeah.
Just a
Once the
minute.
lamp is
I have
on,
to.
the LCD also shows that.
Yeah. You kept on video. Yeah. But below that is Arduino or your board?
Yeah, it's my
Hello.
board. Hello.
It's your board, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So just a minute.
The thing is, he has to add the picture of his book, like the images.
Yeah.
Yes, people
So
can.
I think it's actually available. Means LED on and off is same like which is available on internet. Okay. So the you did anything change in code or that blocking and all? Hello.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
Okay. So is I mean same code is available on internet to make that MIT App Inventor, that app code.
Okay.
Okay. So have you changed anything in that?
Yeah, it's written by myself. I don't
Okay.
refer any
Okay.
videos or anything.
Okay. Because in there are so many video tutorials are available in on YouTube, and it's having the same code. Okay. So LED on and LED off. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it's working. Okay. I'm just going through your code, Arduino code. Just LCD crystal. Okay, so you are communicating with a Bluetooth module, right?
Yeah.
But okay, so whatever code you shared on that in your page, so you are updating the uploading that code on your board, right?
Yeah.
The same code. Okay.
Same code is
Then
updated.
it's not having a RX and TX pin, so you are using that standard pins or
Yeah, standard pins 0 and 1. It's a Atmega 328 board I already designed using.
okay, so it's a 328, okay?
Yeah, 328P.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, Yeah, it's okay, but just try other things also. Okay, Python,
Yeah.
then processing, then
Yeah,
if
now I
you are
slightly
familiar with Java or something.
yeah, now I am using Python to
Huh.
write a code on how to plot the current graph, current widths.
Huh. Okay.
I need to upload that data.
Okay. Yeah, it's okay then. Just update all the things again.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh, anyone is there?
Yeah, maybe.
Abby Michael, right?
Yes.
Hi. So have you updated your page?
Yeah.
You are sharing your screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going through your. Okay, so it's not updated. Still.
I was planning to do the Bluetooth module interface connection.
It's
With
same
my
like. Yeah. It's same like Amit.
I don't know.
Okay.
What was it? What was yours?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It is an LED of my
Yeah.
8010 board.
Okay.
So I built the app here. These are the
Okay.
block functions. So
Yeah.
I was planning to do with the Bluetooth module sensor, but there was no Bluetooth module sensor here in FabLab. There was a single one, but it is not working.
Okay.
So tomorrow I'm planning to buy a new Bluetooth module.
Okay. So
then I could.
you are getting trouble in function. Okay. Huh?
Yes.
Yeah. So just beyond that code, go up a little bit.
This one.
Yeah. Just this. No. Just Arduino code. Go down.
Arduino.
Yeah.
Because this I've done it for my output week board. The same board I used for output week, and the LED was connected. I will connect the LED through breadboard with the pin 5 Arduino pin 5 of 8010E44. That is
Okay. So
TA5.
you are controlling LED, right, on your board?
Yes, on and off.
Okay.
Actually, I have not yet done it practically. I've made the app. You
So
can
it's not
download it.
so it's not need to import a software serial library for this.
Yes, it's actually I've done a less documentation here because I just completed it.
No.
1 hour before.
In your Arduino code, so before that in integer data, okay. So you need to
Sorry,
import,
don't
I think,
understand what.
software serial library.
It is there. The
Okay,
software
but it's
serial
not
library.
showing there. Yeah.
No,
But it's not seen
but
on above.
For this Arduino code, right? But
So this one is for Arduino, it's okay, but for your tiny board, it needs.
but the serial code is not the serial code is not actually needed for the APK file. It is only needed for serial communication, right?
Right. Yeah.
Never mind the serial codes because I wasn't using any serial communication.
But you are using a Bluetooth, no?
Yes. Okay.
It requires RX and TX pin. Okay.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I will add it.
Yeah. Go down. So have you tried with? I think you tried with Arduino, right?
Yes, Arduino.
Yeah. So when you upload that code on your tiny board, so yeah, it will get trouble.
Okay. So after there was no Bluetooth module, I tried doing it in Python, but I not yet uploaded it, documented it. But I'm just now doing the Python Tkinter, that software, and making the widgets and all. Hopefully it will be completed by tomorrow,
Sorry.
and I will upload it.
Okay. So You are using a Arduino IDE and Python. You want to.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So work on it. Just update all the things and then yeah.
Hopefully, I will update it by tomorrow evening.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay.
Hi, Suhas.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yes,
Akila here.
Akila.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So I need
just
to show you my previous week also. I
previous
hadn't
week.
fully
Okay.
completed. Yeah,
Okay.
output devices I hadn't completed last time.
Okay.
So I made a PCB for bipolar stepper motor.
Okay.
So it worked. Like I didn't fully write it. I modified codes. So first time I took it was working
Okay.
smoothly for clockwise, but anti-clockwise there was some problem. Then I
Okay.
tried modifying another code. Then I tried switch control. So switch control wasn't totally perfect. For example, when I pressed the switch, it would pause the motor, but it didn't the other way around. When I tried to stop make the motor run and try to stop. When I tried to start the motor using the switch, it didn't work.
So you are giving only switch or just a minute. Just I am going through your schematic. So you never shared schematic. Okay. So just open up that switch. Okay. Yeah. So you given only switch, right? So there is no resistor in series with that, right?
No.
So sometimes it creates a problem because it's that pin will remain hang up. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So it needs to be in your program. Either it needs to be assigned as a pull up or something. Okay. High or
Sorry.
something.
Yeah, I did that. So
Yeah.
when I assign it high,
Yeah.
and then when I press it, it goes to low because it's
Yeah.
connected to ground.
Yeah.
But then it didn't work.
Okay. So still it's not
Yeah, I
behaving good.
couldn't
Okay.
solve that issue.
Okay.
But I could without switch control, the motor was working fine, like directly rotating clockwise, anti-clockwise, stepwise, all
Okay.
that worked.
So once check that response, means just count that response. What switch is giving is on CRO or DSO. Okay, just count that response.
It's
What
like
switch is
there's
giving?
sometimes there are some problems. Like some chips have
Yeah.
some problem. Like if the adjacent pins are it has high input and output, so
Yeah.
there will be some errors. I'm not sure. I mean, I had some experience like that. So if that
Right.
or one is taken as input and the other is taken as output, there can be some error. I mean, I felt like that. I had some experience. So
Because yeah, because we are giving ground, right? With when we press the switch, it turns on ground, right? So sometimes what happens if we keep hand on that pin, so it takes the ground from that pin. Okay, so it's operate, so it get the signal. Yeah, it's okay. Just figure out with the DSO. Just check measure a signal. Okay, what you are getting. Okay.
So I have the video, the motor rotating.
Yeah. Yeah, it's working. So it's rotating on both ways. Okay, clockwise
Yeah.
and anti-clockwise, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but you are having trouble in anti-clockwise. You say
That was
you
with
said.
Neil's code. But I didn't know why that happened. But with
Okay.
Tana, it was fine.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. This is a bit easier.
And
Okay,
so
so just a
this
minute.
was previous week. So this week I tried to write a GUI to control this motor from from PC. So serial
Okay.
communication.
Okay. So you made a just
Yeah,
clockwise
I
and
use
anti-clockwise that UI of that
yeah
two buttons, right?
this one. Yeah.
Okay. So
So I have the video also uploaded. So first I tried using Arduino. I was trying whether the serial communication was working because I didn't have an FTDI pin and I was using the ISP pin header to connect the FTDI using jumper. wires. So I wanted to check
Okay.
if data transfer is happening. So I first this sample code.
So you return that GUI in Python.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tkinter.
Kinter. Okay. Okay. So you okay. You use
This is
that.
the code.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So
I'm going through
if
that. Yeah.
the button clockwise is pressed, it sends
Hmm.
the letter C,
Hmm.
serial write C.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Arduino code that was flashed into the chip that if it receives C, the motor will go clockwise, and
Okay.
that receives A, the motor will go anti-clockwise. That is in the chip.
Right.
So from the Python serial writing, I do that.
Okay. So you are using your board, right? You are not using a Arduino.
No, I meant the
So
Arduino ID. For
okay.
body.
So
Yeah, this is my
no.
board
So
from previous week.
okay. Good. Okay.
So you
So
can see
it's
the video.
functional.
Yeah.
Just but it's not uploaded. No?
Which one?
Video. Yeah, it's uploaded. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so this is the video. So this is from serial monitor where I type A and C. So if when I typed in,
Right.
so when I type C, it would go motor went clockwise. The motor is here. And I type A, it would go. Then I wrote the Python GUI. So if I click clockwise, it will go clockwise, and anti-clockwise went.
Yeah, it's
So
good.
that's working.
Yeah, good.
I didn't try any
Yeah, good.
other platform, so I thought I will try an app maybe tomorrow.
Okay, so
Bluetooth.
go with MIT App Inventor, or you can use processing also. You can try processing also. It's also
Yeah.
easy. Yeah.
Which one?
So just
Processing.
update that
Okay.
processing. Yeah.
Okay.
It's same like Python. Python is a little bit easier, but yeah, processing is also same like Arduino ID. Okay, so yeah, it's easy.
That's all. I will
Okay, so just go with that and then update all the things. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So anyone from Trivandrum?
Akhil.
Who is?
Akhil Hari.
Akhil Hari. Okay. Yeah, Akhil. Yeah, just.
I've just
Go ahead.
started. I was doing my input and output weeks, and
Yeah.
I was trying with my MIT App Finder, and I just went wrong because our Bluetooth module is not working here. And I just
Okay.
started with today, and I have figured it out how to do. I mean, I'm planning to do it with the whole effect sensor. And will design an interface which will show a graphical values with the with the Hall effect sensor.
Okay. So, but you have anything to share to show now?
Actually, I developed a GUI, I mean Python GUI, which will read the serial data.
Okay.
And it
Okay.
will
So just
class
update that
text.
part. Okay.
Okay.
Because yeah, it's difficult to figure out. Give a comments on without seeing that. Okay.
Okay, I'll be doing it tonight.
Yeah. Okay. So input and output is working now.
Yeah, it's working. Everything is finished.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
Hello, Suhas.
Yeah.
My name
Hello.
is Rinoy.
Yeah.
My name is Rinoy.
Have you updated
Is
your
this
page?
screen sharing or?
Yeah. It's a screen sharing. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, you can. I was just completing my this week's assignment just now, so I didn't do the documentation properly.
Okay.
But I added all the pictures and video.
Okay. So just show me video.
Okay.
But what you are using?
I'm using the IR sensor. Through the IR sensor, I'm displaying it on Python code.
Okay, so you're using a Python.
Yeah. I have also created a menu bar. Yeah. I thought Yadu told me to have some function on that buttons also, so I did that.
Yeah. So it needs to have a function, something.
Yeah. So I did that for the exit also, exit button. I'm modifying. I
Hari,
want to
just
modify that code.
yeah,
Okay.
it's okay because it's yeah, I'm seeing some buttons and some functions on right hand side. Yeah, but yeah, just update all the things, show
Very
it
sure.
to Yadu because
Okay.
it's getting difficult for me also. Okay, because
Okay.
it's not updated the codes and all things. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yadu, hello.
Thank you. One second. Edu. Yeah. Yes. Oh.
Yadu comments. So yeah, it's okay. They are working, but yeah, they shown me something, some part.